I learned this from a football coach. One clap. Oh, man. This is great.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, stand up. We gotta get the blood moving a little bit. All right, 2 claps. All right, 2 encouraging things for somebody in this room that's not me that you've heard them say and do this entire time.
Oh, man. That isn't...
Dave built a computer.
Woo!
And just bringing up all the programs and getting it to work.
All right, 2 claps. Good job. All right, one encouraging thing. I'm going to say 2 claps if I said 2 encouraging things. Go ahead.
You're doing really good while teaching the class.
Aw.
You're doing what?
Streaming, teaching.
Oh, 1 clap. Good. What are you excited about with the future of this?
I'm excited that we have a couple of young people who are willing to step in and learn this. As we get older and step out of the realm, they're teaching people behind us.
3 claps. All right, sit down. Let's go through the rest of this now that we got our blood going. All right, so lock and loaded. I think I'm still recording. Buttons are going. Yep. All right, so this right here, guys, is ProPresenter, and this is gonna be a fire hose for a second. All of this is being recorded so you can watch it back later. But this is the main reason for ProPresenter, guys. That's actually the way it interacts with the live stream. So ProPresenter right now, if you look over here, there's a bunch of different layers of things. And that's actually, one is it's a background layer. One's called an announcement layer. One's called a slides layer. You got music layer, stuff that we don't even use. That's how we can have it be on this, which is on an announcement layer, and it shows up to this feed. And that's why when I go to a background layer, it is set up. Yeah. Old computer, man.
Clear all also. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Clear all is that red button.
Thank you. And then once you go to a background layer, it doesn't show up over here. Yeah, go for it. Actually, the best way to zoom is with this. Woohoo! Piano player! Yeah! All right. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So this is going to be the fire hose on ProPresenter. So the biggest thing about ProPresenter that's different than a PowerPoint, which generally everybody knows how to use PowerPoint, you got to think of ProPresenter more like you're setting up verses and choruses so then you can set up a roadmap. Where PowerPoint, you have to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Hopefully you did it enough times and the right times. But when you come onto this computer, you, of course, start the program, which is great. Let me just shut that program off. Excuse me. Turn on ProPresenter. Love it. And let's just say that we're coming to a completely new service. And what you're wanting to do is, this is what this playlist is. Up at the top, think of it kind of like iTunes playlist. You're setting up what this week is. Couple different views of things. This is how you're seeing the whole. And then you see all of these items underneath it. That is what's inside the playlist. Make sense? Announcement loop, countdown. Some of these things are going to be very similar. You'll have an announcement loop, but you might need to update it. Like, hey, let's say Awana Club's actually over. I'm not saying that's happening, but I'm saying like you might need to take that down, make sure that's working. You'll have a countdown that'll be set at the right time. And these, once again, are 2 different positions, so this person's not worried about this person because this person is just sending them signals. Making sense? Sweet.
I believe Jonas does. How come?
They're beautiful. I've seen them for a long time. I was thinking maybe we could have some with faces in them. I think people
thought.
It's a good idea, like pictures of volunteers or something.
Maybe how to download the app that we're supposed to be using now. The App Center, Church Center. That one? No, not Planning Center?
Yeah,
Going through the slides, you'll see it. This guy?
church center. for
Oh,
people to-
Church Center.
The app where the bulletin supposedly is, and those types of things.
It's actually a big thing within design at large. I'm glad you brought it up. People respond to faces. That's, like something like this is nice, but if you had somebody smiling at it, you'd be much more engaged with it because of science. So, anyways, the goal of ProPresenter is get this to a spot. It's mostly set up set up beforehand, and then during you're literally just going straight through, which can be kind of boring, just to be honest. But there's actually, because of the age of this computer, you actually have to hit that button at the right time, so it lags. So you got to find a good motion between, hey, the lyrics are up on the screen at the right time for people to sing. So for instance, let's say, let's do Blessed Be the Name. Once it comes to it, clear all. Blessed be the name of the Lord. That's not the song, but I'm just saying, like, you don't want to have it up into the point that people are done singing. You actually want it to a point that you're feeding them lyrics. So pretend that you don't know the song, which I don't know this song at all.
Blessed be the name?
This isn't the Blessed Be the Name, is it?
Blessed be your name.
Yeah, but I don't. Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
In a land that. Oh, okay. I haven't sung this in years. Blessed be your name. So, for instance, where you want to be, blessed be your name in a land that. Ooh, that is a long delay. Dang.
That's why we're kind of positioning to get a new computer.
Hopefully, long term is to get a new computer, but for today, what you're going to do is blessed be your name in a land that is plentiful, where the streams of abundance flows. Blessed be your name. The idea is you're giving lyrics within those couple seconds beforehand.
In the middle, you want to click the button.
But then there's a line where you can actually go too fast, and then you're too ahead of people. That's kind of the art, actually, of this, other than setting it up. Does that make sense?
Did you get it?
How we feel about training phase.
No, it's more about that specific issue. Well, just a couple Sundays ago, leading from the platform.
You're talking 1, 2, 3.
Matthew was running the slides, and he was doing a very good job of trying to compensate for that lag for us. However, it's not a consistent timing factor for us, and with the confidence monitor, there are moments where we're singing through what they see and through the yellow.
What's
before.
coming?
And so my eyes get adjusted to the fact that I need to jump down to the yellow. Well, all of a sudden, he's got it factored up in time to where now it's in the white, but I've already started to sing the next line.
And sitting here with this right now, guys, this is almost an impossible thing because of this computer.
Yeah.
So, yep.
I won't be relying on the confidence monitor anymore. I'll be taking a sheet down there with me.
All right. Outside of that, guys, so as you can see, these songs are already laid out. Let me show you real quick how to bring in a new song, and that'll give you an idea of how ProPresenter works, okay? So let's say we want to bring in a, where's my worship CCLI thing? There we go, CCLI editor. So what's great is because you guys have a subscription to CCLI. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. It actually does a lot of this work for you. There we go. Get out of there, buddy.
We've got that
There we go.
mini video ProPresenter training from you too on this computer that I can show later.
Okay, cool. And this has got all those pieces as well. We'll get ready in just a minute. But basically, name out a song real quick.
Church song?
She almost had it. What is it? Cornerstone? All right. So here's, let's say, literally you go to this little search button, and as long as, I guess this computer is working well at the moment, you can actually just search for the song, and it'll say who the author is, and there we go. Man, this thing is... Yeah, this computer is extremely frustrating, guys. Have a lot of grace with whoever's running ProPresenter right now, because
Can you say that again one more time?
have a lot of grace for whoever's running ProPresenter right now, because they're not set up well because of this computer, and it's not.
Couch, I've had a lot of looks from the
Dirty
person doing.
looks.
No, not even dirty looks, just from the people on ProPresenter when they look over at me and they go.
Generally, yeah, I've used it on PCs before. It was originally made for a Mac, so all this training, guys, on ProPresenter is actually already on this computer that talks through how to bring in songs, all the pieces. The main things that you need to know about, though, is that you're setting up these run-throughs and changes. See this little button here? It's a reflow. Let's say Beth during the service is like, you know what? We're going to run that first verse twice. Well, instead of having to copy and paste, okay, 3 different verses, okay, there's another verse, and then, you know, one of them's a little off, like that just happens with PowerPoint, you just add another verse, and it automatically added all of it. Make it sense? It's, this one's a lot. So, all right, we're going to get set up, guys. Let's take a break, and then we're going to get set up with the musicians to do a run-through of the service. Sound good? Sandwich break, everyone!
And cookie. Sandwich
Click
cookie break.
just another verse on here.
See, this is the roadmap for the song.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes
now, so then I can just get rid of things, bring it back.
sense. And then if you want to add it in,
You can grab from these groups. See how it says verse 2?
and then you do verse 2 twice.
Yep.
Okay.
So this, ProPresenter, like I said, there's a bunch of training already on this that you can watch. The big thing about how these interact, though, is they're set up so backgrounds don't get shown over here. All right.
Change that right to the different screen. And then
Realistically,
so another thing I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
When you have that, and how do you, I forget, you switch it from here, you just transition? Okay.
Or cut, fade.
I mean, I can literally just
Fade to
pull up
black.
the operating and see what it's running with, and then like if it's
But it's just cutting the same
Well,
one,
it's the
right?
same, yeah.
So then you would just have that, okay, got it.
So we're gonna run through this. I gotta go eat something real quick.
That's fine. I just,
All right, guys, let's go eat something. You can bring it up here, and then we'll get into the next part of training. Yes, sir.
Did you help them get the soundboard back on